Yes. So very good morning everyone and warm welcome to this geography session. I have observed your Hindi session and your participation was very good. So welcome you all for this geography session. And in the geography, so this is the last one. You just go for first. Yes, very good. So it's the first. It is about subject is geography and standard 7 topic is next one, that is soil. Next, yes, it is about soil. So topic number 7, and it is about soil. It's on page number 39. Geography, page number 39, topic number 7. Okay, it's about soil. The same lesson you will get in the science subject. Okay, but here we are going to learn about the geographical uh, ways of soil. Okay, and in the science there is the same lesson. Okay, for our 7th standard there is the same lesson, but there we can learn the scientific reasons and scientific chemical reactions to form the soil. Here we are going to learn in the geographical reasons for soil. Okay, so it is about the next. So learning outcomes. So what we are going to achieve in this lesson. Okay, so learning outcomes is on the next one. Yes. So my name is Mahesh Chougule, and I'm from Science MPS School. Okay. So next is that is learning outcomes. So learning outcome is what are the things we are going to achieve after our lesson or by learning after learning this session. So by the end of this session, you will be able to know the importance of soil. Soil कितना जरूरी है हमारे लिए. So after the learning this lesson, what we will achieve the importance of soil. Soil profiles, properties of soil. Properties of soil मतलब how the soil is going to form. आपको soil कैसे मिलता है, हमें soil कहाँ से मिलता है and the procedure कैसे रहती है. So what is the exact procedure? The procedure is what? For example, if you want to make a cup of tea, आपको क्या करना है? Cup of tea बना है. So for that purpose, what are the ingredients we are going to include in that? We have to take a little amount of water first of all. If you want to take a cup of tea, then we have to take water, then sugar, then one or two half spoon of tea, then again a little amount of milk. So all these ingredients we are going to include in that water. So finally, after heating or giving the gas, we will get a beautiful, delicious and good cup of tea. So after doing all this process and after including all these ingredients in that. So similarly, we will learn what are the ingredients, what are the things are included to get a good soil or a soil. So these are the different reasons. So what are observed by the observations by the soil. Soil में पानी क्या importance रखता है. So again I repeat, what are the learning outcomes of this lesson? What are the learning outcomes of this session? So it is about importance of soil, soil profile, property of soil, and water absorption by the soil. Okay. So let's go to the introduction. The next one. Yes, introduction. But before going to introduce the soil before you, I want to keep some agreement between you all and me. Okay? So agreement means what? What are the things we are going to follow in between this session? What are the things we have to do and what are the things we have not to do? Okay? The first thing, you have to observe, you have to listen to the sessions carefully. And if you have any questions or if you don't understand anything in between this session, you can put your questions, your points in the chat box. Okay, you can drop your questions, you can drop your points in that chat box. Okay, so that I can see the questions, the queries, and we can discuss on it. And the next one, you can take the pencil in your hand. Whenever I ask you to underline or whenever I ask you to mark the things, you can underline or you can mark those important things from your text. Is that clear? All right. So these are some things, these are helpful to carry our sessions in a very smooth manner, and we cannot get any type of interruptions. Okay, so here again we will start with a wonderful session, and I hope you will enjoy this session with different pictures and in the detail. Okay, so let's start with the introduction of soil. So what is soil, and how we can get the soil, and what are the process to make this soil. So first of all, in the textbook there are some questions. On page number 39, there are some questions, but we are not able to answer these questions now. We can answer these questions after understanding, after learning, after attending the sessions. So these are the questions like, what are the different constituents of soil? First question is what? In the textbook it is given what are the different constituents of soil. From where do the biotic factors become available for soil formation? So soil formation में biotic and abiotic ऐसे दो different factors रहते हैं. तो वो कहाँ से मिलते हैं? तो soil formation कैसे होता है? Okay, and from which factors does the varieties in soil depend? तो soil में कौन से factors होते हैं उसमें variety आती है. These are some questions we can answer after learning the points, after getting the information about the soil on this session. Okay, so first thing is that soil is our natural resource. Soil is our natural resource. Soil कैसा है? ये natural है. It is not man-made. We are not. Man is not making the soil. Here, different processes of nature are included. So it's our natural resource. Soil कैसा है? It's our natural resource. Okay. Soil is uppermost layer of earth surface. Soil कहाँ पे रहता है? Earth के surface पे रहता है. It's uppermost layer of the earth surface. Soil where we get अपने earth के upper layer. So वो soil में भी different layers है, but first of all we get the soil at the upper layer of the earth surface. Now its thickness on the earth surface ranges from few millimeters to 3.4 millimeters. So it is the thickness. उसकी thickness कितना रहता है? So it is not exact. Different regions में उसका thickness different रहता है. There is no variations or varieties. Okay. So average. So whatever the measurements or the details are given here, these are just average. It depends on different regions. Okay, so it is about few millimeters to 3 to 4 meters. Again, soil is composed of various types of minerals, sand, clay, inorganic salts, iron, sodium, organic substance, and living organisms. As we have discussed how we can तो हमें जो चाय अगर चाय बनानी रहेगी तो what are the things included in that? तो ingredients का हमने देखा कि sugar है, milk है, tea 2 or 3 little 1 spoon like tea है. If you want, we can put some little amount of ginger in that. Okay, so these are all ingredients to make a cup of tea. तो उसी तरह से in the same way soil में भी different ingredients है. Soil में भी different things included. What types of things are included in the soil to make the soil? So it is on the screen like various type of minerals. Okay, sand भी है, clay is also there, inorganic soil or salt, iron, sodium, organic substances, and living organisms. So if you see on the screen, there is seen like a earthworm. ठीक है, वो दिखता है स्क्रीन में. So in the picture you can see. So these are also it comes in organic, biotic substances. Okay. So these are living organisms. So these all things are included to make a soil. Okay. These are things are included in the soil. Now, if you see in the textbook, while answering the questions about, you must have gathered some information about soil and release some of its characters. Let us consider the soil in the more detail. So let's see how the soil exactly gets formed. What are the different essential factors required to form a soil? Soil कैसे बनता है? हमने देखा है कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट नेचुरल रिसोर्स. तो नेचुरल रिसोर्स है तो कैसे बनता है फिर? वो कहाँ से बनता है? अभी soil is a man-made or natural resource? Someone tell me. Can anyone reply to my question? Hello? Yes? Meghna, Mahi, others? Come on. Can you hear me? Vanita? Hello? Yes? Soil is a man-made or natural resource? Yes, it's a natural resource. Very good. Very good. It's a natural resource. Okay. Now, let's see the different essential factors to form a soil. For example, the parent rock, climate of the region, the biotic material, the slope of land, and the time and the factors influence soil formation. So, uh, so the next thing, next PPT, yes. Yes, very good. Excellent. So factors necessary for soil formation. The factors necessary for soil formation. So what are the different factors? First of all, we can see a parent rock. It's a parent rock. Then we can see regional climate or biotic factors, biotic material, and the different time. It's a schedule time. कितना टाइम लगता है तो ये सॉलिड फॉर्म होने में पेरेंट रॉक क्या होता है कहाँ से सॉइल बेसिकली स्टार्ट करता है उसके ऊपर how the region or the climatic condition affect on that rock and how it helps to convert into the soil. Okay, and how the biotic factors helps to make a soil. Yeah, all these things. So basically, what are the things? What are the factors included in the formation of soil? The first thing, it's the parent rock. Second, regional climate. Third, it's a biotic factor. Fourth, it's a time. So four basic things we can see here. There are many other factors, but these are essential. These are basic factors which affect, which are helps to form a soil or in the formation factors necessary for formation of soil. Okay, so once again I repeat. The first, that is parent rock. You can underline with the pencil. It's a parent rock. Next is regional climate. Underline that point. Third is biotic factors. So biotic factors, biotic materials you can underline, and you can see the time period, how long it takes to make a soil. Okay, so these are some basic factors to form a soil. Now we will go into detail. What exactly the first and very important parent rock? What does it mean? Parent rock. Can anyone tell me what do you understand from this? Come on, everyone. Who will answer my question? Yes, parent rock. Can anyone understand? Can anyone tell me the meaning of this word? Yes, come on. Parent rock. What do you understand from this word? Yes,
Sir, what?
Parent rock. What exactly do you understand from these words? Parent is what?
The
Parent rock.
rock powder and became mud.
Okay. Okay, fine. Very good. Very good answer. Excellent. So, as we know, we have the parents. Yes, the word is the same. The meaning here is also similar. Parents, our mommy, our daddy, our father, grandfather, grandmother. So these are all our parents. Okay. So our family, our parents. Similarly, the basic of rock. Okay. So basic of rock. It's a parent. वो उसका मूल हिंदी में इसको क्या बोलते हैं लोग उसका बेसिक द मूल ओके एंड इट्स अ पैरेंट रॉक नेक्स्ट थिंग रॉक टर्म्स it means remember that the parent rock is the region is an important factor in soil formation as we discussed important factors this is parent rock regional climate biotic material and the time these are the basic and in that parent rock is also the important factors in the soil formation. तो सॉइल बनने में डायरेक्ट रॉक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू फॉर्म अ soil. Depending on the hardness of rock and the climate of the region, rock gets better. Depending मतलब एक बेसिक रॉक है, ओके, उसका हार्डनेस वो कितना हार्ड है, ओके, एंड वहां का क्लाइमेट कैसा है, ओके. सो क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन इज ऑल्सो द इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्टर. एंड इट्स अ वेदरिंग मतलब हाउ मच देयर इज रेनफॉल ऑन दैट रॉक. तो वो रेनफॉल से क्या होता है, उसका ड्राई क्लाइमेट से क्या होता है, उसका humid climate का क्या इफेक्ट. all the climatic conditions affect on that rock. तो बेसिक इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ. तो उसके ऊपर क्या होगा, उसका प्रोसेस होता है. इट हैपन एंड इट गोज एंड चेंजिंग their their positions, their stage, their substances get changes in that on the process on that rock. Okay, so rock gets better. The rock turns into powdery material. The rock turns into powdered material, which further turns into earthy material. Rock क्या हो जाता है, पहले बारिश की वजह से and humid climate, the sun and everything, the climatic conditions on that particular parent rock, it goes turn into powdery material. उसका क्या होता है, छोटा छोटा powdery material होता है. It further turns into earthy material. मतलब जो earthy material मतलब क्या है, अर्थ का जो भी बेसिक ये होता है, नेचर होता है अर्थ का, उसका earthy material में टर्न होता है, ठीक है, into earthy material. For example, the basalt rock, underline everyone, the basalt rock, very important. Come on everyone, underline the basalt rock. Okay, so where we can get this basalt rock? Let's see. Basalt rock of Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. So Deccan Plateau, if you go to the Sahyadri mountain, Vidarbha, those are some of the plateaus. Plateau is a surface area. Okay, so Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra turns into black soil after weathering. तो वहां पे डेक्कन प्लेटो में ऐसे रॉक्स थे, कौन से रॉक्स बोलते हैं उसको, बेसाल्ट रॉक. कौन से टाइप के रॉक्स बोलते हैं उसको, बेसाल्ट रॉक. उसके ऊपर अगर क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस मतलब वेदरिंग, क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस रेनफॉल होता है, ड्राई हीट होता है और उसका प्रोसेस होता है, देन इट गोज एंड कन्वर्ट इनटू ब्लैक सॉइल. what type of soil it gets into the black soil. कौन सा soil जो कलर हो जाता है उसका, मिट्टी कैसे बनती है, soil कैसे बनती है, वो black soil बनती है. why, what's the reason is whatever the rock, जो भी पत्थर है इधर के बड़े पत्थर rock, those are called like basalt rock or those all are in the black color. Okay, so those basalt rocks, when the climatic conditions or weathering happened on that rock, so that rocks converted into the black soil. Very easy. Understand everyone? So the reason behind the black soil in Deccan Plateau of Maharashtra, there is the reason that the rock which we can found in Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra, it is about like a basalt type of rock. Basalt rock, because of basalt rock, the black soil we can get there in the Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. तो ब्लैक सॉइल कहाँ पे मिलता है, जहाँ पे बेसल्ट रॉक पहले होता है, जो बैक बेसल्ट रॉक होता है, उसके उसके ऊपर वेदरिंग क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस होकर what happens, it goes converted into the powdery material होकर उसके ऊपर प्रोसेस होकर वो क्या हो जाता है, ब्लैक सॉइल में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. So do you understand everything? It is about basalt and black soil. Okay. In the weathering, this soil also referred to regular soil. तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, regular, REGUR, underline that word. This soil is also referred as a regular soil. तो उसको क्या रेफर करते हैं, regular soil. Okay, rocks like granite and gneiss in the South India give rise to red soil. So here, granite, rocks like granite. See the word granite or gneiss. यहाँ पे spelling G से start होता है, but G remains silent. Okay, so see the pronunciation of that word is gneiss. So don't say gneiss. It is not gneiss. It is gneiss. Gneiss in South India gives rise to red soil. If you go to the southern part of India, we will get the red soil. Okay, and if you go to the Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra, that area, you can get the black soil. Here is the difference. Because of what? Because there is a granite kind of rock. Rocks like granite. अभी जहाँ पे granite type of rock और नी type of rock रहेंगे, वहाँ पे हमें red soil मिलेगा. So what type of color? That is red soil. वो मिट्टी कैसी रहेगी? Red. Okay, and if you go to the Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra, what type of rock will you get? What type of soil will you get? You can get a black soil. And what's the reason? The reason is what? There you will get a basalt rock. So the two basic things we are getting here. Soil is totally as per its rock. जैसे rock रहेगा, जैसे पत्थर बने रहेंगे, उसी हिसाब से similarly you will get this type of soil. For example, at the basalt rock, you will get the black soil, and if you go to the granite or gneiss, you will get red soil in that area. Is that clear? So it is about the parent rock. मतलब basic rock कैसे रहता है उसी हिसाब से according to that we will get the soil as a similarly. Again I repeat, if you get basalt rock in the Deccan Plateau of Maharashtra, you will get a soil, a black soil over there. And this soil is also referred to regular soil. Which soil? It's a black soil, or it's a black soil, or the soil which we can obtain from basalt rock. Okay, that it can be referred as a regular soil. And if we can get the southern India, you will get the granite or gneiss type of rock in that area, and that's the reason we can get red soil in that region, that area. Okay, so this is what exactly the parent rock, the role of parent rock, okay, to form a soil. So this is the first part of the formation of soil. So parent rock is the first part of the formation of soil. So let's see the next picture. So next PPT. Yes. So here you can see different yes, different type of soil. See here, the soil we cannot get similar in all the regions as we have discussed in some part of India. If you move to the southern India, we get different type of soil, and if you move to the northern India, we get different type of soil. Eastern, western, everything because of what? Different regions. Because of what? Climatic conditions. Because of what? Their weathering in that particular area. वहाँ पे rainfall कितना होता है? हर एक जगह पे similar नहीं होता. There is a different rainfall in different regions, different climatic conditions in different regions, different uh, 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 temperatures, weather in the winter, summer, different regions. It means what? Climatic conditions in that regions differs soil formation in that particular regions. Okay. For example, temperate deciduous soil. The first soil is a coniferous forest soil, green grassland soil. So in the last, do you remember the last sessions we have discussed about different regions, plateau regions, tundra regions, grassland regions. The regions they have a different soils here again. Tropical rain forest soil. So उसकी वहाँ पे soil अलग रहती है. Tropical desert rock soil. Desert का soil अलग रहता है. Desert में अलग रहता है. Temperate deciduous soil अलग है. तो उसका अलग है मतलब what? They can be different in color. They can be different in fertility. Okay, they can be the layers can be different. Okay, excuse me. So these are some of the different of soil in different areas. So what is the reason? The reason is what? The climatic conditions in that particular region, the rock, parent rock in that particular region, as we have discussed, जो जैसे basalt rock will get the black soil. If the soil is in granite type, you will get the red soil. So these are all the reasons of a difference in the soil formation. Excellent. Next, the next. Yes, sir. The next one. Yes. So regional climate. So our next point is about regional climate is what? What exactly the regional climate? How will the soil form? अभी regional climate as we have discussed, how weathering affects. तो exactly क्या होता है जो हम लोग बोलते हैं कि climatic affect करता है, weather affect कर रहे हैं, but what exactly and how it is. So we are going to see in this. On the screen you can see how water from the rainfall, wind is also the ingredient or the part to form the soil and the climate. So weathering is the process of soil formation that occurs when the rocks are broken down due to the action of wind, water, and climate. It means what? Weathering is the process of soil formation. Soil formation weathering में क्या करता है? Process occurs when rocks are broken. So big rock, as we have discussed, for example, the basalt rock. The basalt rock and the process is what? It was affecting by water, wind, and climate. So that particular big rock goes into the powdery material. It goes into the pieces, broken. That rocks get broken, and it takes a long time. Okay, broken and turns into powder material, and because of what? Because of wind, water, and climate. Okay, so you can see the picture, so you can understand how it was affecting on that rock and how it was flowing towards the soil. Okay, so this is also important factor influencing soil formation. मतलब जैसे parent rock is the important factor. Similarly, regional climate is also the important factor to form the soil. Now, very important statement. You can underline in a textbook. Weathering of a rock is the first step in the process of soil formation. It's the first step. Weathering of rock. मतलब rock के ऊपर जो weathering the process होता है, it's the first step. Weathering of a rock is the first step. Underline first step. It's very important. Which is the first step? So weathering is the first step. Is that clear? So weathering is the first step in the process of soil formation. The process of weathering depends on climate of that region. Again, weathering is what? The climatic conditions. I mean that particular region with climatic conditions, however, whatever climatic conditions affects on that rock, and that rock converts into the powder material and into the soil. So climatic conditions in that particular region depends a lot. जैसे क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशंस रहेंगी वो एरिया में उसके टाइप से हमें क्या मिलता है? सॉइल मिलता है. Okay, the climate decides the intensity of weathering. That is why one and the same type of rock gives rise to different types of soil when the rock is exposed to the different climate. It means rock अगर similar भी है in different regions, but climate is different. Try to understand if you can have a different similar rock in different regions, but the climatic conditions different अलग-अलग regions में, then also there will be a difference in the soil. Okay, the soil will be different because of the different climatic conditions of that different regions. Okay, so climatic conditions are different, so the rock and the soil will be get different weathering in the process. Okay, so the next screen. Yes, climatic, regional climate. Weathering of the rock is the first step in the process of soil formation. Okay, so that is important. It's the first step in the process of soil formation. Okay. Now, in the dry climate of Deccan Plateau, see, dry climate of Deccan Plateau, weathering of better salt, whereas in the humid climate of Western Sahyadris, the leaching of same basalt rock leads to formation of lateritic soil. It means what? I told you that if the rock is same in the different regions, if the rock is same in the different regions, but the climatic conditions are different, the weathering is different, there you can get a different soil. Do you understand? It means if you have the similar rock in different regions, that that region, if the climatic conditions are different. Now, for example, in the dry climate of Deccan Plateau made dry climate है. On weathering of basalt rock, where is in humid climate. ड्राई क्लाइमेट रहेगा तो सॉइल डिफरेंट रहेगी, ह्यूमिड क्लाइमेट रहेगा और वेस्टर्न तैयारी lacking of same beta drop, lacking effects of watering and all in that basalt rock lead to formation of lateritic soil. So very simple. If the rock is similar in this, if the rock is similar, but the climatic conditions are different, weathering is different. Climatic condition means what? Their rainfall, their temperature in winter, temperature in summer, amount of rainfall is different. जहाँ पे कम बारिश होती है, कहाँ पे ज्यादा बारिश होती है, जहाँ पे ज्यादा sunlight होती है, कम sunlight होते हैं. These all things are affecting to form the soil, and because of these different regions, you will get a different kind of soil. Got it? So the things are very clear that if the rock is similar but the climatic conditions are different, again the soil will be different. So you will not get the same type of soil in all the regions. Very simple. You will not get the same type of soil in all the regions because their climatic conditions in different regions are very different. The climatic conditions are if it is the similar, then you will get the similar soil. But as you go move to the north, south, east, west, there are different climates, different type of rainfall, different type of weather. So that was the reason to get a different type of soil. Okay. So this is what regional climate. So regional means what? That area, that region. Okay. So this is the second factor which is essential for formation of soil. Okay. The first one we have discussed, that is about parent rock. In the second regional climate, we have discussed and we have underlined, we have marked that weathering of the rock is the first step in the process of a soil formation. I repeat once again, we all have to underline weathering of rock is the first step in the soil formation. So जैसे weather रहेगा, it was the first step. Soil formation में उसमें first step है उसका. There are different steps like biotic material including time period. So these are the stages or the steps. The basic stage or a basic step is what? It's the weathering. So underline that weathering is the first step in this soil formation. Okay, all right. So two things we have discussed for soil formation, that is about parent rock, and second it is about regional climate. Now again we will move to the next, that is biotic material, and which is very interesting. You can understand what exactly the biotic factors included in the soil formation. Yes, sir. The next one. Biotic material. Yes. So these are the type of layers. You can see different layers on the screen. You can see the different layers on the of this soil. Soil. It is not a similar. Soil is not a similar from top to the bottom or to the end. It has a different layer. Soil may be it is like a rock is similarly. It has a different layers in the soil. The first part of the soil is different. You will get the next part of the soil that is different, and third and fourth. So there are different stages or different parts of layers of the soil. So we will see the detail what exactly we have to see. We have to say to the first part of the soil, second, third, and the basic, and how they work to form the soil. So this is what on the screen you can see. These are the some layers of soil formation or the layers of soil. Can you see on the picture on the screen? Vertical section that shows different layers of soil is called soil profile. So it's soil profile. Each layer is called a horizon. So those things we will see in the details. Okay, so this is all about the layer of the soil. Soil कैसे layer रहते हैं. Okay, so the next is biotic material. So the next one, biotic material. Yes. So you can see on the screen what exactly the biotic means. Biotic means what? Yes. Can you answer my question? Biotic material means what? Who will answer this question? Biotic means what? Do you have any idea about biotic? The word biotic? Yes. Biotic and abiotic. Okay, let's see in the details. The yes.
सर मैं बोलूँ
Biotic is
बायोटिक का
what?
मतलब
Yeah. Please. Yes, very good. Yes, come on. Yes. Can you give yes, beta, loudly please. Yes. Can you hear me? All right. So let's see exactly in the detail what exactly the biotic material and how it helps
सर
I'm
मैंने
on the soil.
सर मैंने
Yes, Romi.
सर
Ranjita, can you answer?
सर relating to or resulting from living organisms.
Sir,
Excellent. Living
can I give?
organisms. Yes, including
Hello, sir.
in the biotic. Yes,
Hello, sir. I'm
Meghna.
Ranjita. Can I give?
Yeah, please. Yes, beta.
The biotic material comes from the decomposition of remains of plants and animals in the regions.
Okay, fine. Very good. So we will see this in the detail. Very good answer. Very good. Excellent, beta. Now, what exactly and how exactly biotic material helps to form the soil? Soil formation में biotic material का क्या role है? As like a parent rock we have discussed, as similarly we have discussed how regional or climatic conditions of plays a role to form the soil. Soil formation में regional climate जैसे रोल प्ले आउट करता है, parent rock कैसे रोल प्ले आउट करता है, and now we are going to see how biotic material helps to make a soil. Soil बनाने में biotic material कैसे help out करता है और क्या रोल प्ले करता है. So let's see here on the screen. The weathering of the rock turns them into powdery material, but this powdery material is not soil. First of all, what we have seen, big rock, then climate affect like weathering, उसकी बारिश होती है, then it was integrated, covered in the powdery material. But this powdery material is not directly, we can call it, अभी ये soil नहीं होता है. So it's not a directly of the soil. What happens? What needs to make it soil? Okay, so thing is clear. Big rock, rainfall, wind, climate, okay, turns into the powdery material, but that powdery material is not the soil. It is not our final soil. But what are the things again it needs to make a soil? So that is biotic material must be included in that. Okay, so it means to turn such powdery material into soil, it is necessary that biotic material get mixed into it. तो उसको soil बनने में क्या चाहिए? Biotic material चाहिए. So it needs biotic material to get that powdery material to turn as a soil. Biotic materials come from the decomposition of remains of plants and animals in that region. So it's very important. If you want, you can underline decomposition. Come on, biotic material comes from decomposition of remains of plants and animals in that region. So first of all, we will just give a glance what exactly the decomposition means. Who will tell me what exactly the decomposition means from beta? Come on. Decomposition मतलब क्या होता है? Yes, Rumi. Meghna, Mahi, others. Come on, all of you. Come on, tell me. Yes? Decomposition means what? Come on, tell me what exactly the decomposition it means. Ah, yes. Yes, beta. Decomposition means what? Yes.
Hello, sir. My sound is coming.
Ah.
Plants get
Yeah,
buried
yeah, yeah.
in
Yes, yes.
the temperature, pressure, and heat, and they convert into the fertile. That is called decomposition.
Okay, okay. Can you repeat once again, beta? Loudly, please. Yes.
The buried animals and plants get converted into the fertile due to temperature, pressure, and heat. That is called
Yes.
decomposition.
Decomposition. Very good answer. What's your good name? What's your good name?
Gaurav,
Gaurav. Very good answer. It, yes, it's a good answer. So buried animals they turn into the soil with the fertility. So dead animals, okay, plants and dead animals go get converted and as into the soil at the fertility. Okay, very good. Fertile soil. So decomposition. Okay. So what exactly happens? So if the plants and animals, if the plants and animals get died and they get buried under the soil, under the and after many days, after a long period, it gets converted into the soil. So it goes as a biotic material. Okay, of the remainder plants and soil, animals in that region. Now, the vegetal itself, like vegetal is what? Vegetation, natural vegetation, the animal, the plant, and the trees. As we have discussed, we in the last session that what is the natural vegetation? Vegetation it means what? Plants and trees. So after the plants and trees, they also get died, and so they get roots of plants, remains of animals get decomposed due to water. So remains of plants after if the animals get died, so what happens after that? So there is the process again. Okay, they get buried at the rainfall, the water, the roots of the plants and vegetable. Okay, it's a very big trees and the leaves, the branches, all these things get converted into decomposition. So, मतलब सड़ जाना वो day by day after the long period. Okay, it gets decomposition due to the water. Then microorganisms and certain other organisms help decompose the dead remains of organic material. So microorganisms or microorganism means what? The organisms which we cannot see with our naked eyes. हम लोग कहाँ से देख सकते हैं छोटे माइक्रोस्कोप से इसको देख सकते हैं but we cannot see with our naked eyes. So those little microorganisms and the different other than that microorganisms, other organisms, what they do, microorganisms and other organisms have decomposed on dead remains, okay, of the organic material. So they do, they eat, they can, they eat and they can give some of the like different earthworms we have seen, white worms we have seen, they pass out something, okay, like a bird, like a soil. So all these organisms help to make a soil. Okay, helps to make a soil. The biotic material thus produced get mixed into the soil and called humus. So biotic material that produce get mixed into the soil and it is called as the humus. So humus is what जो बायोटिक मटेरियल मिक्स होता है सॉइल में एंड सॉइल प्रोड्यूस वो क्या करता है सॉइल को अच्छा फर्टाइल करता है so it becomes a good for example to make agriculture we need good fertile land so when we can say the land is good fertile if that particular land is full of humus. अगर humus रहेगा, then only we can say it's a good fertile land, and it is most of the land which is covered the area of the first layer of the soil, which is humus soil, and which helps to make to get cultivate good crops. Okay, so humus soil is what which contains with the biotic material. Very easy. Humus soil is what which contains the biotic material. So biotic material is the decomposition of plants and animals. The biotic material decomposition of plants and animals process in the microorganisms and other certain organisms. All those things helps to form the humus soil or the humus. Is that clear? Okay. A biotic material does produce, get mixed into soils and is called humus. If the proportion of humus in the soil is greater, the soil becomes fertile. Yes. As we have discussed, if the proportion of humus अगर ज़्यादा रहेगा, that particular soil is helpful to get or cultivate good crops. That soil is called good soil to cultivate the crops. The process of decomposition by living organism takes place continuously. अभी ये क्या process है? It was continuous. It was goes, keeps continuously. Nowadays, production of vermicompost is undertaken on large scale. So vermicompost is what we can see with the help of earthworms and white worms. We are producing the vermicompost, that type of soil which is very fertile for the cultivation of crops. So most of the farmers they are doing this type of they are making the big sheds to cultivate this type of vermicompost. Undertaken at the large scale, try to understand the process of producing vermicompost. Production of compost with sufficient period of time, elements like organic waste, water, and heat. So vermicompost, it is like it is to get our soil more fertile and to cultivate the good. For example, in the gardens we are using, in the agriculture we are using those kind of vermicompost. Okay, so biotic material is again as like parent as like a regional climate. Biotic material is also the essential factor for the soil formation. Okay, now we will move to the next, that is about time. Okay, so the next one, sir. Yes, so here is a picture of humus. Humus is what which is made up of biotic material and factors available from the microorganism and the other certain organisms. Humus is a important. Wherever there is a proportion of humus is more, the proportion of fertility of the soil is also. Humus is made up of rooting plants and animals. Yes. Okay. So humus is clear for everyone. The biotic factors. All right. So let's move to the next. That is about time. Yes. Sir, after humus, next people. Yes, it's a time. So time is also a basic and essential factor to form a soil. It is not, the soil is not like today we have both that rock, tomorrow we get the good quality of soil. Is it possible? No, not at all. So it's a long-term process. It takes a long time to get converted and get this all process of biotic material, regional climate, parent rock converting into the powder. So all these things takes a long period of time. So let's see what exactly the period to form this soil. So soil formation is a natural and slow process. So soil formation is a natural, it's not a man-made process. Is it a man-made? No, it's a natural process. And it's a slow process, it's not a fast, it is a slow process. It needs a very long period of time. To form 2.5, this is just average, this is not exactly, it's an average. To form 2.5 centimeter thick layer of topsoil, it takes thousands of years. How much period it needs? It takes thousands of years to just to form a 2.5 centimeter thick layer of topsoil. Okay, so from this you can understand the soils are invaluable. Soil इतना आसानी से हमें नहीं मिलता, हमें क्या करना पड़ता है, thousands of years हमें wait करना पड़ता है. It was taking a lot of time to make a soil from the rock. In the region of higher rainfall and higher temperatures, the process of soil matter formation is faster. मतलब क्या, जहाँ पे again I will repeat, in the region of high rainfall, जहाँ पे ज्यादा बारिश होती है and high temperature, the process of soil formation is faster. मतलब जैसे 1000 year वहाँ पे एक रेशियो दिया है, तो it will go in the fast. जहाँ पे ज्यादा बारिश है, हाई टेम्परेचर, वहां पे सॉइल फॉर्मेशन कैसा है, फास्ट है. वहां पे सॉइल फॉर्मेशन कैसा है, फास्ट हो जाता है. और जहाँ पे लो रेनफॉल है एंड सिमिलरली इन द रीजन ऑफ लो रेनफॉल सॉइल फॉर्मेशन टेक मोर टाइम. जहाँ पे कम बारिश है, कम टेम्परेचर है, conditions, climatic conditions, that in that particular region, the formation of soil, it takes a more time or the long time. The difference is clear for everyone? Yes. Low temperature rainfall formation. Yes. Humans use the soil nature as a resource. Okay. So ये क्या है? It was gift of human being from the nature. So nature से हमें क्या मिला है? Soil हम लोग खुद बनाते हैं. It is not man-made. It was natural and it was gifted to a man of the nature. Okay. So it's invaluable. We cannot value that thing. Okay. So this soil can be used by humans for various reasons, various purposes. So, okay, so let's see what exactly uses of soil. Okay, so uses of soil first. So next PPT. Yes. So can you see a beautiful picture on the screen? Soil as a resource. Okay, it is mainly used for agriculture. Now, how agricultural production depends most of the time on the quality of the soil. It is good. The quality of the soil is means what? Wherever there is a more amount of humus, as we have discussed, if there is a humus in that region, then that particular soil will be good fertile soil. वहाँ की जो soil रहेगी वो अच्छी रहेगी, वो fertile रहेगी. Why? Because of वहाँ पे humus available है. ज्यादा ह्यूमस अवेलेबल रहेगा. अब ह्यूमस हमने क्या देखा, ह्यूमस में क्या, बायोटिक मटेरियल जहाँ पे अवेलेबल है वहां पे गुड ह्यूमस रहेगा. और ये गुड ह्यूमस जिस फर्टाइल लैंड में रहेगा, जिस एरिया में रहेगा, वहां की सॉइल जो रहेगी वो एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन के लिए अच्छी रहेगी. इट विल हेल्प टू ग्रो गुड क्रॉप इन दैट एरिया. So good fertile soil helps good production of the agriculture. So now we are using the vermicompost like earthworms, whiteworms, which helps to produce a good amount of agriculture products in that area. So soil का use क्या करते हैं हम लोग, agriculture के लिए भी करते हैं. और agriculture is fully depend of water and the soil. So अगर soil अच्छी रहेगी, then only we can get a good amount of products from the agriculture. Okay, all right. Other than agriculture, what are the different uses of soil? What ways we are using the soil? Come on, let's see on the next page. Next picture. Yes, yes. Now see, from this soil we can grow different crops. For example, wheat, jowar, bajra, rice, everything from the soil, and that product we can get the byproduct. For example, on the screen you can see in the picture there is a biscuit from wheat product. Okay, from wheat we can get the biscuit, the food products, different amount of varieties of things, chapati, bhakri, whatever food we are getting that grows on the agriculture and with the help of soil. In the next picture we can see the fabric, मतलब the cotton, the हम लोग जो पहनते हैं शर्ट, पैंट, ट्राउजर, different types of clothes which are made of cotton and fabric. So cotton converted into the fabrics and it gets converted into different colorful clothes. So it also gets from the soil. So soil helps to grow the crop and crop gives us different products like fabric. Now for the constructions of houses also we are using that soil. and the byproducts like different grasses we can use at the most of the time in the rural areas. Earlier, the houses were built with the help of different grasses. They are covered with the grasses which help them from the rainfall and all those things, climatic conditions, to save themselves from the climatic conditions. So what is the basic thing? Basic thing is what? It's the soil. Okay. So yes, again we can see the different uses of soil on the next page, next screen. Yes, next screen. Yes. So for gardening also we need soil. जहाँ पे अच्छा soil रहेगा वहाँ पे plants अच्छा आएंगे हमें अलग अलग colorful. If you want colorful flowers, different good flowers, we need good soil in that our garden or our area. If you want to make a garden, the first thing we have to get good kind of soil in that particular area. Similarly, with for constructions of big dams, see the pictures, houses, dams can be built with the help of soil. soil की मदद से हम लोग उसको construction में भी soil use पहले के जमाने में the houses were built with we don't have the cements and all those things. Earlier they were using mud with the help of soil and other rocks. This one they are making and the houses were constructed. Big dams were constructed with the help of soil. Okay, and modern pottery like pots and different useful things. Earlier the utensils were made up of all those were made up of soil only. We don't use the steel and aluminum and stainless steel and all those things. Earlier, all those things were made up of soil. Good quality soil helps to produce the different products. Okay, so this is all about the uses of soil. Okay, so now we are going to conclude this lesson with the help of the questions. The next is about question and answers. Next. Yes. So before going to the question and answers, once again, we'll just give the review to the task. For soil formation, we have discussed about the different essential factors, that is parent rock, regional climate, biotic material, and the time period. Okay, so these are some basic factors. Let's answer for this session. Let's see different essential factors for soil formation. Come on. Will you give the answer for first or second one? Isha?
Hello, sir. My sound is coming.
Yes.
Yeah, beta. Tell me the answer.
The different factors for soil formation is the parent rock, regional climate,
Yes,
time,
good.
etc. or biotic component.
Yes, excellent. Very good answer, Isha. Very good. To write in geography book, and we will take the answers in the next session. Okay, so thank you all of you for your active participation and your good response. So thank you for my supportive team as well. Thank you everyone.